Soak, sift, burn. Soak, plant, burn. Sleep, eat, toil. The planet's overwhelming beauty is a clear blessing and a clear curse. You hunt endlessly for new natural treasures, and it never fails to satisfy you. Every time you see something new, however, it reminds you of where you are and where you long to be. Where you long to be is away from the endless toil, away from the endless grind. Is this just it? You ponder if you really want to spend the rest of your days here. Maybe you will choose to stay. Maybe you will find a way to leave. Maybe the choice will be made for you. Hello everybody, I'm Trimbark Tree and welcome back to Sandustry and welcome back to Emberleaf, where today, my friends, well, today I went to the grocery store and they had, I kid you not, 2 full racks of squashies. And I immediately sent a picture to my wife. I was like, babe, you gotta see this. But this is my very long-winded trim way of saying I am locked and loaded. I am ready to go. We have a ton of great things in for store for today, like just starting off mining some fluxite, fixing my little plinko machine. You know, now that I'm thinking of it, we should move this up. I don't really need the filters there, do I? Right? And we could just move these up and that'll give us more space. Let's do it. Why not? We haven't touched this in a long time. That's a planter box. That's not what I want. Where are you? Here, friend. Okay, let's go like this. Okay. There. Fun. What a fun little change. Cool. You guys left some really awesome comments on the last video and reached out to me, and you guys had some great ideas to get rid of lag. And so here goes. I want to do this. We're gonna put some pumps up here. Very. Wait, that's not right. Why am I so bad at this? Nope. Here, drag and then hold shift. Okay, I got it. We're gonna put pumps up here, separate from the other system, and it's gonna dump the water into our pit over there. To the left, you can't see, but I'm pointing that way. In the hopes that maybe keeping some of this water from moving all the time would help us. And I think it kind of would, so let's try it. Ooh, getting feisty there already. Okay, and then we're gonna put like a ton of vents over here. Oh, and it's raining. Beautiful. Actually, excellent timing, because look at that. We're almost out of water. What is going on, guys? Okay. Here, let's do this. And we're gonna try to minimize the lag, so we're just gonna do it in little lines like this, and I'll do a few. Okay. At least then we're not spreading out all the preset. But anyways, the reason we're doing this, the theory is that maybe this will keeping all that water from moving constantly, or helping it move. Oh, I am apparently hooked up to something. I don't want that. Yeah, I don't want that. Unless all these pumps are hooked. This is a problem. Yeah, this is a definite problem. Do I have pipes up there? Oh, jeez. I do. And that was the worst possible spot for that. Oh, man. Well, guys, we are in trouble. Dang. Let's do this. And here, you know what? I'm just going to disconnect that. So that is no longer hooked up to whatever pipe would be down here. So now we just need to make sure there's no pipes coming down this way. And this should be a separate system. Yeah, I don't see any. Let's go like this. Ah, there. Okay. Okay. Disconnecting. I don't know what that was connected to, but as long as these keep working, our spore washers and stuff, I think we'll be fine. Speaking of that, somebody said I need to double check my washers on account of I completely demolished them last time. Y'all were there for that. Let's see. Wet spores, yeah. And just pick them out of the filters here. They're keeping me from getting as much water as I should have. Yeah, so I guess that is the downside of using the filters instead of launchers, is that filters can get plugged up. And look, yeah, right there. I've had some blocked in there for who knows how long. So my washers have been ineffective for that long. And y'all just told me. Okay, sweet. As long as all that keeps working, I think we're okay. And now I can go ahead and hook up these pipes over here to this. Is that already hooked up? Oh, now I still need to run a pipe across where all the pumps are. But this is going to be temporary lag, but it's going to get all that rainwater down here, which ultimately very much worth it, I think. Here we go. Oh yeah, look, it's eating that up. Okay. Wow. Woo. That is kind of a crazy sight right there. Okay, but does the game run better? I don't know, I can't tell. Another thing I did was I reached out and asked for a script that could delete Steam, and Electric put one on the Discord, and it worked magically. I mean, that was excellent. And so we no longer have Steam. And another user comment said that I had some cinder in this flower box, and sure enough, I just keep finding some. I don't know how I missed it all last time. I don't get it. I really don't. Is it just magically creating cinder? I don't know, man. But there, I finally got it. So we have 2 more planter boxes working, which totally worth it. And do I need to help you guys along? Somebody else suggested that I use some haulers to move spores from here to here, or vice versa, right? So that we can keep these from getting permanently blocked up, because right now these 3 right here are doing nothing because I don't have any spores in there. So I kind of like that idea. And the real question is, how do I want to do it so that I never have to do it again, right? But I think I'm going to go like this. And here, for now, since these 2 are plugged up, I'm going to have them moving stuff over here. And then if this thing is ever full, they shouldn't move stuff at all. Now, in theory, I could use like 6 of them, have one from here over to here, one from here over to here, yada yada, and that way that like it would all balance out. I could use them as balancers, but I don't think we're quite there yet. Let's see, right here, someone else mentioned I need to go ahead and put filters in. Guys, this is what happens when I get 2 racks full of squashies. I got the scarcity mindset, but now look at this. I am crushing your comments right now. And this is all from memory. Like, I don't know what's going on right now. Here, we're gonna go like this and hit control. Oh, and another really awesome idea somebody had last time was put a conveyor belt or another filter conveyor like halfway through going the opposite direction, and it'll even my pile out. How genius is that? Now this is definitely, look at that. Oop, oop, okay, game doesn't like that. But when it's done, our pile will be evened out, and that is going to be great. Here, why does this not do what I think it should, you know? That's the real question. Oh, here, I'll just do this. I don't really, I mean, what a waste of my time, but here we go. Oh, wow, look at all that sand coming through. Very nice. This is, let's go check on that. Holy moly, that is a lot of sand. But here's what's interesting. You have this huge pile of sand, and it's only outputting this much per tick. So do we think there's a way I can help this? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. We'll see if this is effective. I'm definitely not helping the old lag by adding more launchers, but it sort of is what it is. I kind of wish I could get rid of this so then I didn't have to have this whole thing. Or maybe I just need to embrace the speed that conveyors fall at. Like if I just get rid of that and just embrace it, right? And get rid of these and just embrace it. Maybe the having fewer launchers is going to help me. That's the dream anyways. Here we go. I'm gonna get rid of that. Just clean up while we're moving along here and get rid of that. Here. We don't need this pipe anymore. Whoa. There. But I do kind of want to get rid of the water down in that last red sand pit we were working on. I think that would be kind of nice. Here. There. Okay. Well, we kind of made the loop, and look at this. We finally have a ton of sand coming, so I'm excited. Our washer is working fantastically so far. I don't see it breaking yet, and look at that. We have water. Yes, sir, we do. Do you guys remember the dead guy? Yeah, he's down there. I can't. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna get all this stuff out. I could probably bring it over and then drop it. Ooh, I could drop it right there. Interesting. Okay, so maybe later on, once we're nearer to the end, we can clean out the old dinosaur. Look at this. Is this a pixel of red sand? It's a pixel of something. There we go. Okay. But hey, look at how well this is working. I never realized it, but yeah, it's such a genius move. Once they said it, I was like, "Oh, that's brilliant." And I can't believe I never thought of that. But then again, like most of these things I didn't think of, and it's much more brilliant. Oh, well, this is kind of weird. Uh, why? I wonder why it's growing like that. Well, I definitely want to do something here. And we'll see, I guess. Huh. Okay. You do you, game. Let's go. Oh, I gotta be careful what I'm doing. Okay. Let's go down to that lake of red sand here. And it's not moving anything anymore. Okay. Another. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Okay, whatever. I ended up in the same place. Another brilliant suggestion somebody made was to block this off, and maybe that would help with the falling sand situation that I get myself in. That is really ugly, you know. It'll keep stuff from falling out, and that's just more moving particles that we don't want or need, right? So there we go. What's up with you guys here? Do some more spamming. Yeah, the game is definitely moving better though. I don't know if it's just from taking care of a lot of its issues. Oh, I got some. Okay. But there we go. I'm really excited to mine down this way, and I promise we will, but I want to get all that red sand first. Ooh, our spore box is finally moving. Okay. And let's see if I go like this. Yeah. Why not? Curious what'll happen. Cool. Let's see. We'll see. Let's go ahead and do some mining now. It's been a whole bunch of responding to genius comments. I seem like a way better player now. Look at all of those things we checked off already. But yeah, I'm excited for today because we finally look. We made it 10 hours. We have been together 10 hours on this map, and we're finally getting to see all the really cool stuff. I mean, you know, and doing all the mining, which is such a lovely part of this game. But it's just like, I had to not be really scared of the repercussions of leaving before I could let it go, you know? It's like a child you're letting out into the world, and you're just terrified until you can trust them to do the right thing. Well, I wouldn't say the trust is there yet. Especially with my spore boxes, or my spore storage being full, but yeah, I don't know. At some point I might have to go park myself up by the flower boxes and help it move along a little bit faster. We'll see. Alright, let's just keep on mining. Beautiful. Alright, what is... oh. Okay, here we go. Pull out the gun, the rockets, do a little bit of damage. I could use like a clip twice that size. Ooh, we got some fluxite. Very nice. Trying to get all this junk out of beneath me right now is gonna be a little rough, I think. There we go. Am I I was gonna say, am I being like a little bit too OCD about getting them out of that? Oh, I don't want to drop it in there. Yeah, you can stay. You can stay. There we go. How are we gonna clean out that low stuff though? That is gonna be a treat. And I'm not really sure how far it goes. Not that far. What about down here? Ooh. Not that far either. Yeah, okay. Can you launcher spam in the water? Everybody wants to know. Can you? I think we probably will end up doing that. Here we go. There we go. Beautiful. And like I'm just convinced that there must be some within this conveyor belt, filter belt down here. But it seems like I got it all. Yeah, okay. Check. I'm just gonna give myself a check. You did it, Trim. Way to go. There's gotta be some in here. No? Well, now that's just crazy. There we go. Well, this is a good amount of red sand that we got moving here, so I'm excited about that. The game, the speed improvements did not last super long, I would say. But I don't know if I need to pump this water out somehow. That might help. Here, let's do that. That might help me. We'll see. It is all getting up here eventually, though. I could. I wonder if I have extra. What are they called? Haulers somewhere. Could just have it hauling from down here. That's not the worst idea I've ever had. I probably do have random extra haulers working. Where are you? Just here. You're going from here up to here. I was gonna say I probably have some still hauling cinder, you know? That was episodes and episodes ago. Okay, what should we do next? Let's go double check how everything's going. I'm gonna get rid of this since we leveled it out. Let's go check how everything's going. And if it's okay, and it does appear to be okay. Oh, yeah, look at that. Well, the spores are full now. You know what I need to do? I need to do a cleanup pass on all this stuff. Where's my gun? Okay. Here, help this stuff out. These are all very ineffective at the moment. I wonder why. Huh. But here, we'll help this out. And then we should go take a look at that unexplored area. Which, I mean, I guess there is a lot of unexplored area here, but that whole new area down below that I've been saving, I think now's the time. I think today's the day, so let's do this. I'm just kind of, while I'm doing this, eyeballing up those... Ah, here we go. There's spores in here. Where is it? There. Trying to clear out those filters. It seems better. Does this one have some? It does. Oh man, so maybe this is actually a terrible design. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting, because it's not letting through water like it's supposed to. And look, now it's working better. Ooh, this is really bad. Interesting. Okay, well, the change that I made there that I thought was so great, not great. Definitely not great. So take heed for yourself. Before we go down, let's go ahead and clear this baby up. And I mean, there's plenty of petalium room, right? Like, I'm not... Oh, no, there's not. Oh, man. What do we do about it? What do we do? I think eventually I want to pump it down here. But in the meantime, I think we pump it over here. Yeah, I don't have to let any of this stuff through. So let's go like this. And I'm going to make a tube to let stuff through eventually. And I'm going to do allow only across here. And we're going to launch some out of here over through here. How's that sound for now? I think I have to do this because that's, yeah, it's full. Let's go up like that. And conveyor belts. There. What a catch. Okay, and then where is it? Right here? Yeah, everything's getting stuck right there. What's stuck in this spot? Allow cinder? There. Okay, weird. Why was there a filter there? I'll never know. Okay. Yeah, that's moving stuff. Very nice. I'm gonna just go like this and then add a second one. Here. And eventually I'll be able to take this out, move all this stuff, and this is gonna be okay. This poor little red sand is just gonna be trapped in here, but at least we get that much more storage, and so that means we need to double down on getting more storage over here. So let's go exploring, my friends. It is time. We're doing it. Grab a beverage, take a drink, whip out a squashy. It's time to go deep. Here we go. This is just kind of all sand, it would appear. Oh no, snow. Snow, man. Really? Okay. Can I just kind of nuke any of this? No, that looks to be all melty. Well, so let's go melty. Somebody else suggested using our water that is down below as like a pre-wetter, and that's probably a good idea. I guess that's one way to get rid of water, right? So now I'm debating: do I hook up everything down there that I don't want to hook to the main system, or maybe I do need to hook it to the main system actually. Yeah, you guys saw how low our water was getting, and yeah, okay, I'm dumb and we're just gonna do that right now, but we did reveal a large area here, so try to stick with one thing, but it's just like, oh, you got that constant anxiety gnawing away at you about what's going on over there without you, you know. It's tough. It's tough being me. Okay. Ooh, lots of cool, fun little open areas. This is a huge place. If this is, where am I? Here, burn. Will you burn? Oh, I want it to burn so bad. Whoa, another huge area. Guys, this is massive. That's kind of wild. This is such a huge area. No red sand, I will note. But this is cool. Oh boy. This is a lot of sand. We're definitely gonna have to cheat in sand. Which reminds me, when we do that, somebody told me that the way to get that last artifact was to use debug mode. You can use flame, and that will destroy bedrock. If you have the custom Maploader, custom mod loader stuff, you can just hit this button. It brings up the debug menu. You can use flame, and that will destroy bedrock, in case you were wondering. But that's the way that I'm going to be able to get to that last artifact. So eventually we will get there. For now, it's really comforting knowing I have a friend just waiting for me at all hours, right? So here we go. I feel like I've almost explored this enough to run back home and check for water. Check how our water situation is going. Ooh. I was hoping it would meet back up, but it does not. Definitely does not. Poor game. It has struggled lesson. Not as bad as it was on Titan, though, believe it or not, and I'm using significantly fewer cores here. I don't know if changing my core limiter mod configuration to add more cores back in is a good idea. Oh, whoa, more lava? Are you kidding me? Wow. Hey, that's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Nice. I don't really have a use for it, but it's a fun idea. Look at this. The pedals are backing up. The poor launchers can't keep up. Well, that's just gonna be an it is what it is type thing, 'cause yeah, I'm not fixing that. Look at this. Just 2 washers is pretty much all I needed. I have 4, so we can handle a lot, but we don't need to. Look at it. Okay. Yeah, you can see the waves of the launcher waves. You guys remember that? The little sound waves that launchers make. We're back to that. We have very little sand coming through now. A lot of red sand though. I love that. That's coming from down there. Okay, so that area over there is pretty much cleaned out. Does that mean we should start sending this stuff up? I think it kind of does. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this stuff. Why does it not move? Is it just ice and snow? Because that would make a ton of sense. Y'all ruin everything. Here we go. Is that... Yeah, so this giant pile is finally moving. Okay, very nice. Was there ice and snow down here? Is that what caused all this shenanigans too? Yep. Well, I could use lava for that. Just a snow pre-burner. Here. Let's go ahead and do this. Whoa, that went way further than I thought. I thought it was stopping like right here. There. This is a mega pile of sand. Awesome. I still gotta go back up to the red sand room, hook up the water, and we can try to get the rest of that lower red sand out. In a couple hours, I would assume it'll finally reach our factory. So, dude, this is a huge, huge cave. This is what the default map kind of needed. I love the default map. Like there's so much packed in there. There's so many beautiful things, but there's only like one big cave that you can mine in. Like all the other ones are like you're on your way moving somewhere, but like it's not a big open space. And the first time I did the underground factory challenge, it was just me setting a challenge for myself. In fact, I think there's a live of it that you can go watch if you're interested. But um, the first time I did it, it was in that big area off to the right side of the default map. You know, you go down and then you can melt that ice and snow to go off to the right. That's like the only place where you have like really giant rooms to mine in. Here, man, he packed them in. And like it's just so beautiful and like it feels almost vanilla. Like I was talking to Electric about this and he said, and I agree, Devious's maps feel like expansions, you know? It's like a DLC map, you know? It feels right. Okay, here I'm gonna just do this. Good luck. Okay, there we go. I don't know what's gonna happen over there, but ooh, let's do, nah, that's not right. I don't want that. We're gonna go higher. Yeah, there we go. Lots of stuff moving now, and can I go ahead and melt slash burn anything to help move this? There. Well, I guess if I get a ton of steam buildup, I can do the good old steam nuke script again. I'm not sure that it actually made the game faster. I like to think that it did. On the plus side, it got rid of like a lot of the annoying ugly steam, so don't regret it at all. That's one thing I will say I hope changes in the early access is I hope Steam isn't just it reaches the precipitation line type thing. I want it to be able to look not cool off. Like I'm not suggesting thermodynamics in this game, but um, at least like after a certain amount of time, it'll fall back down so that any cave, if you're doing like a totally underground map and you get a bunch of steam in your cave, you're not just permanently stuck with steam in your cave, right? There's got to be a way. How's this doing? Well, the red sand came through. How's our water? Our water's doing fairly well, although that's leaving me a little nervous. So yeah, let's go ahead and hook that baby up. I'm gonna grab, where is it? Here. We're gonna grab the pipes and it's gonna come down this way. So I'm gonna go all the way over, down right here. Oh, it's apparently there was already pipe there. And I'm gonna bring it here. We're gonna do some down at the bottom, way down here. And that should hopefully get most of it, I think. Let's try it. Here. I don't know. We'll see. I still have to add the old pipes. So I guess that confirms that pumps and vents do not have pipes included. I know for a long time I was waffling on that, but seems pretty clear that that is the case. They do not have their own pipes embedded. And now let's go ahead and do it over here. Go down like this. And I'll just go like that. And then now I can put in some pumps. Very nice. And now I just need to get this red sand out of here. Oh, hold on to it. There we go. Yeah, so that's our next mission. Let's figure out how to get all this red sand out of here. There we go. Do I just, we could do the launcher thing right here. I think let's do that right here. We'll go like this. Didn't need to be that tall. Okay. I always forget. For some reason, you can't build through the filters. if they get stuff stuck in them, which is fairly annoying. Here we go. Don't really need that, but I guess whatever. And then can I grab a launcher this way? Beautiful. Clean this out. Toss a launcher in here. That should get there, right? How lazy am I? I guess we'll do this one by hand. There. Hit that pixel, the annoying floaters here. And this stuff, I guess I can actually get rid of that. Yeah. I'm digging this decision. Okay. And this will truly be spam. That is ugly. That is ugly if I've ever seen it. Oh, jeez. Oh, don't hate me. That's okay. Here. Do that. That'll get it out of there eventually. And now I gotta do this area here. Totally worth it though, because this is kind of some of the last good red sand that I know of. I guess I think there's a tree or two still laying around. You know, I got the little one, but I'm saving that, even though it's destroyed. For now, I'm saving it. I'm not that desperate yet. Someday I will be. Don't worry. Someday I will be. I'm just gonna leave this stuff for now. Well, once this figures itself out, then I think we're probably okay. There. So how are you guys today? I had a good day, like I said. I went and I found apparently candy heaven. So that's where I am. Um, my kid fell in a ditch today, so that was fun too. Don't ask. uh, There, that is a fantastic amount of red sand. Is this just not moving at all, or is it just moved that slow? Or am I just too blind to see it? Why is this? It's like hitting the water and can't go up further? I apparently need to get the water out of here as well. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I just really just want to get rid of it all. Get out of here, water. How about that? Now I'm blocking this off, so in theory, if this water gets pumped out, that'll clean this out really quick, and then I'm gonna want to hook that back up or unblock that. I don't know. Okay, let's take a look. We're running out of gold storage pretty quick. Whoa, look at this. Oh, petalium. Oh, okay. This is not moving fast enough. We need to dump it somewhere. Whew, boy. This is not a great spot for it. Can I dump it down here for now? I think I'm gonna do that. Jeez, what a mess. What a mess. For now, let's do this. I'm just gonna have petalium pits all over the place. Here, can I do this? Will this move you faster? Go faster. There. Yeah, this is really not doing it. Because look at how jammed up this is. I'm gonna go ahead and build up this. And even though I know it's gonna be a mess, I know that's gonna be ugly as heck. it'll never build correctly. It should at least stop the petals from moving. I think that's probably a big part of some lag. How's our spore storage doing? Not too bad. Okay, interesting. Well, let's go ahead and do a little cleanup pass. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, petal room. I really don't want to put it right down there where I made a spot for it, but if I don't handle this like right now, is it ever gonna get better? That's the real question. Probably not. Is it ever gonna get better no matter what I do? Again, probably not. Boy, oh boy. This is really not enough room to even be worth it. So why don't we go ahead. We're gonna do some cardinal sinning here, and we're gonna do a diagonal launcher as an escape to get out of this, whatever this is. We're gonna go like this, like that, one right between it. Okay, that's moving stuff, and then I'm gonna have straight ups down here. Okay. Now I'm gonna get rid of this and we're gonna start building our petal refill program here, and I just have to be smart about how I want to do it. Let's see. I can make a bunch of room down here, and oof, I just really need to clean out one whole area, and then we can pump petals into there. That's plan A, and let's do it. It seems fun. I could pump them up to the side of the mountain, I guess, or the other side of the red sand. Also not a terrible idea. And depending on how bad it gets, we'll probably have to do that. Let's be honest. Let's be honest with ourselves. This has given me a lot of space here, and so what I kind of want to do is here, cinder, like, we're gonna go one lower. We're gonna move it all this way. Okay. I think this might help us. Here, I gotta melt this junk. It'll help make this pile smaller so that I can then build a tunnel for the petals like this. And go like that. Okay, I've had worse ideas. And whoops. Go like this. Okay. I think like right about here we can bring it over, down, over. Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna do conveyor belts. Nope. Like this. And drop it down there. Okay. Now I need to just get rid of this stuff, this sand here, and my solution is going to be making more room down here. Just by, taking advantage of the fact that once you mine something, it gets half as large. Or at least with sand it does, so. I think this will work. Here we go. I made some room, and this is fun. I love this. This is so much sand. This is crazy. Whoa, it goes so far down. Whoa. This is wild. I was not expecting that. Oh. Okay. Am I gonna have enough room to store all this sand up here? That's really all I want to do for now, so that I can start pumping petals in. I think so. Nice. Okay, yeah, I'm finding a bottom, sort of, right there, but definitely a place to look out for, because maybe there will be more red sand down there. That's the dream, anyways. Oh, hello, autosave. There. Okay. This should be going straight up, and we're gonna finish clearing this out. I should probably be thinking in the opposite direction. Like, what are you doing, dude? Why are you pumping it this way? Um, solid point. Solid point. Let's just not. Okay, you win. You win. Um, we're gonna do like this up here. Hit control. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and build some launchers up this way. Very nice. And build a filter launcher this way. All right. All right. That should work-ish. Clean this up. I mean, I know that this is a terrible way to do your launchers, your launch up, but it's gonna have to work at the moment. So, cool. Join me here. Can I do this? Yeah. I know this is not. We've talked about it. Diagonal, not even once. But today we're doing it for the sake of making room for petalium. So here, now I want to go up this way, and we got to figure out how to fill this in effectively. Whoa, we're way up here. There's a lot of space. Oh, it just gets more complicated. This is a lot of sand. Oh boy. Wow. This is pretty wild. I was not expecting that. Whoa. Oh, I was like, why is there void bloom? There was some red sand in there. It was just mixing with the petals. I forgot. This is a kind of crazy amount of sand here. This is weird. Look at how massive this underground is. Like, think about how badly we could have used an area this large in the abandoned facility. Okay. How can this work better? Or is it never going to? Yeah, it might not ever. So why don't I go ahead and do this and conveyor belt. Nope. Man, this darn thing. Conveyor belt here. Yeah, that's probably fine. Right there. Block it off. Where is it? Right there. Yeah, it's alright. Okay. Well, I'm really curious to see if this thing just builds itself then. It might. That's supposed to be a conveyor belt, right? Yeah. And it's gonna go this way, so I'm actually gonna get rid of that in the thought that maybe this sand will just work its way out over a few episodes. Here. Like that. Yeah. Okay. We are slowly, my friends, slowly making our flower cave. Flower caves on the way. I'm actually excited about this. I've never really done this before, so it figures as much that we do it now when we finally have a factory that works. At least I think it works. Speaking of that, it's been a long time since we were up there. I'm scared. You know what? I'm just in the spirit of automation. Let's use a hauler. You're gonna go from right here to right up here. Jeez, this is having a hard time here. Let's go conveyor belts. There, like that. How's this down here? This water never got pumped out? Okay, interesting. Now I want to go look. Ooh, are these spores gone? Guys, these spores are gone. Yay! Woo! Finally. All that. We can add some more gold storage. This nightmare can be fixed, maybe. Woo! That is a nightmare if I've seen one. Let's go like that. Whoop. Not what I wanted. Okay. And conveyor. Nope. Not it either. Let's do a good launcher here. Whoop. There. Okay. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, this is the best one you can get for your money. That style. I don't know. I'm thinking slash hoping so. A guy can dream, right? And here I'm gonna, is there stuff trapped in here? Maybe some cracked stone? No? Okay. Let's keep adding to the launcher shenanigans. I don't think there's really a better way to do it. Here. That'll keep it moving, right? I don't know. Can I fit? No? Well. There. Is that better? I have no idea, dudes. I apologize. Come on. This stuff, you need to go out here really bad so I can start bringing petals in. Speaking of which, I should think a little bit more about where the petals are gonna go up here. I should close this off. Here, pull out number 9. There, close that off so we're not having to deal with that. How far up does this go? Does it go way off this direction as well? Probably. Just being honest, yep. Sure enough. Ooh. Ice. Ooh, what do we think is back here? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Melt it. Yeah, this is definitely gonna add. I can feel the lag there. Ooh. You know, of all the things that we did to try and reduce the game seizures, I think the taking care of the rainwater probably made the most noticeable difference for me as a player in the moment. Ooh, we got red sand up there too. Okay, so yeah, just confirming there is no good place to put petals. We'll get there. We will get there, friends. It is kind of a purple nightmare out there. Oh, I appreciate you guys being here through all this though. I'm having a great time doing some mining and exploring. I'll be honest, I did not expect this much stuff to be out there, but if this all goes through the factory, oh boy. Think about how many battles we're gonna have then. I might have to do the old portals thing and just suck them out into the ether and count them that way, because this is kind of nuts. I don't want to do that with like non-waste products, but this is, petals are a waste product. I wonder how much gold we have here. Maybe 100,000, 150,000? It feels like about how much we had at, oh, I can't remember, on the Adrift map, and I think that only totaled like 150,000. I thought it would be more for sure, but I can't even remember now, so who knows. I'm sure this Fluxite ball is not helping my performance either. Definitely not. There we go. Ah, Petals, how you doing? Totally jammed up. Yeah, look at our factory. Our factory's like half not working because of the dumb petals. And this thing, I mean, it's taking them in, but not nearly fast enough. I guess I can do this. That kind of helps move them. Really no other place. Eventually I want to put them down here. Could I? Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get the water out. Could we easily reverse? Whoa, I did not want that. I was gonna say, can we easily reverse the direction of all those lifts and everything there? Because that could be a good spot. Gold we're gonna need over here for sure. And we're gonna dump gold down. Ooh, we can use gold to help us mine. It can push all the sand up for us. How much room do we have over here? Slash, do we need all this room for red sand? Answer, no we don't. So, new plan, we'll still put petals down there, but we're gonna figure out a way to move petals over to this side as well. Because I think that has to happen. Here, so let's do this, do that, and I'm going to go like this. Okay. And go like that. I'm not sure. I definitely still want to keep room for other stuff to come through here. Yeah. I think maybe we go up a little bit. Delete that straight up like this. That's probably fine. And then here, we'll go like that. Yes. Yes. There we go. Very good. This is going to be our channel for Amethyllis. And everything else can go down here. Get rid of that. Go this way. This will all be for sand. Very nice. We're going to do this quick to get that cleaned up and looking nice. Because I think I'm going to steal half of this red sandbox for sure. And probably use up all this space over here as well. I'm going to go like this. Go hit control. I definitely don't need more room than that because we will forever have this many petals. So really I don't even need that much room, but here we're going to go like that, and build that in. How we doing here? I think what I will do is some more launchers this way, up like this. Whoops. Okay, and then from here, we're gonna go up like this, and we're gonna do a belt here. Okay, and box up like that. So we got way more Amethyllis room. I just need to connect it or get some launchers over here. We're gonna go like this. One up here with a allow only up here, going that way. Yep, and then we'll do another one like this and put a launcher right there. Here. Okay, that is gonna very slowly get some of this Amethyllis out of here. There we go. Oh no. Well, that was a mistake. Okay, there we go. That is going to work very poorly, but part of me is just like, it doesn't matter. I just need it out. Get it out. There. 1, 2. There should be another one, but whatever. I'm gonna go like that. There. And I'm gonna do some stuff like this to make sure this box is full all the time. Okay. There. I believe what I did will make a difference. We will see. Is this moving at all up here? It looks like we're getting some bubbles through. So I guess that kind of is working. I don't know. Look, we are slowly getting some up here. And this is filling up. We still have room for stuff to come this way. And this might be the slowest launcher of all time. So let's figure that one out. Here. Is it truly the slowest? I really think it might. There, that seems to be working a little better. Okay, nice. And because we still need to think about what we're gonna do here, but now I'm wondering, which direction should we keep mining? I guess we're going this way. Seems like a fun plan. Okay. Let's go this way, and if there's some red sand, I think I need to know about it, because we will absolutely need that for our next episode, because I think we should probably leave it here, my friends. Oh, look at this. Wow. What a place to leave it off on. We have a connection. Look at that. We made it back. Here we are. So, wow. What does this mean? That is a good question for myself. And look, we still have we still have 3 haulers over here doing absolutely nothing. So I will not feel guilty using my next 3 at least. Pretty sure those were my earliest ones. I don't know. I'm hoping we get some drone management someday, but until then, we'll just have to guess. But I'm going to use them to get some red sand straight into our veins, into our factory veins. We need it. We need it bad. But I have had a lot of fun today. I think this has been a great episode. Your guys' comments helped me immensely. And so I deeply appreciate you. And if you appreciated this video, make sure you leave a like down below. And I cannot wait to hear more of your comments and suggestions. You know that's why I do this, and of course you guys make me look good. So thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe and join us down in the comments. We got a lot of weird stuff going on. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and on that note, I've been Emberleaf, and I will see you in the next episode.